The hit and run deck is an archetype in Pokemon TCG that hasn't really seen the good light of day for a long while now. And it's a shame because it's a whole new different way to play a game. But there are hit and run attackers in the format. And with this deck that I have here, I think I have the best possible hit and run deck you can have right now. And it's all about Bombardier EX or Bombardier EX or Bombirdier. That's a beautiful bird. With that fast carrier attack, if you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn, search and deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. It is an extra VIP pass turn 1 with an attacker, which might I add goes very well with Jet Energy. Throw a Bombardier on the bench, throw on a Jet Energy, and you're good to go turn 1. But of course, we need to get some good Pokemon on the bench to be able to set up our deck. So what Pokemon are we getting? Well, it's obviously Xatu, being able to attach Psychic from hand to any Pokemon on the bench and then drawing cards. But of course, this is a hit and run deck. So we have the shadowy wind attack on that Bombardier for 3 colors energy, 130 damage. You may put this Pokemon and all cards attached to it back into your hand. And what this essentially does is create a sort of loop because you have the energy on the Bombardier, hopefully a Jet Energy, and in the turn afterwards, you throw it back onto the bench, use Xatu to accelerate the energy back onto it, attach the Jet to throw it into the active, rinse and repeat. And the Pokemon we're throwing into the active are Mimikyu and Klefki. This is a path deck. We play 4 path to the peak as well, so that's a massive bonus on top. And so it's as clear as day. This is a very strong hit and run deck with a lot going on. So how about we get in some games and I'll show you how it functions.
Hello there, it's me again, the real for the win TCG, working behind the scenes. So of course I have to do the dirty work and get my meaty human puppet his rent money. Check out ptcgl store using code FTW for 5% off and TCG bulk to sell and buy bulk Pokemon cards. With that said, let's get going.
Jet Energy, no Jet, but that's fine. We do have quite a lot of stuff here, so I'm actually okay. So we are playing Chien-Pao. Now, I could retreat to Klefki. I could also retreat to Mimikyu. I think retreating to Klefki is better because the turn 1 for Chien-Pao is always about, you know, going for that Shivery Chill and going for concealed cards. So if I could just remove that, that'd be good. Also, I made a very big risk of not playing Manaphy, which is a kind of a goofy goober move, I guess you could say. But I'm just going off the basis that if we can shut off Greninja this way, then we ain't got to worry too much just yet. Anyway, let's just end turn and see how they do without their big Shivery Chill Chien-Pao Greninja Frog. Bidoof is down and Frigibax is also down. Irida coming in. Are they just going to get a Bax Caliber ahead of time here? Or are they going to get a VIP pass? They get a Frigibax and a rope, interestingly enough. So they're trying to get that Klefki out of the way, which makes good sense because they can get rid of the Klefki with the rope and then they can open up concealed cards and stuff if they have an energy, that is. No, they're not going to play it just yet because I'm assuming they don't have any energy. So that's worked out and we get a Xatu on top. Would you look at that? Let's Colress as well. Ultra Ball, Jet Energy, and I actually think another Psychic might be best here, if I'm honest with you, because if we get another Natu, yeah, we'll probably get another one. So, all right, let's go for that route. That said, I do need to Ultra Ball away stuff to start drawing, which really sucks. So, do you know, sometimes just the way the cookie's got to crumble. Let's go for a Bombardier on the bench here. And we need some insane top deck to be able to attack this turn. I don't think it's going to happen, though, if I'm honest with you. But it is what it is. Oh, God, that was close, though. That was close. Now, what I should maybe do here is go for a fast carrier. That said, I'm guessing they're going to be able to pull off what I think they're going to pull off, which is a Moonlight Shuriken. So I might have to let go of 2 Natu here and then just pull off the attack next turn, try and get another Natu down to respond to KO the Greninja and hopefully claw my way back that way. So I think strategically speaking, I think I just pass. So I could also Joust, but that does nothing. So does it do anything mathematically speaking? I don't know. I'm going to end turn. I don't think it does do anything mathematically. I think regardless, we're still 2AK in the Chien-Pao. So there's that rope as we expected. Gonna throw up a Natu here. And they go for a Greninja in the active. The ability's online now, but they need an energy. We got Iono'd, which I actually had a play there, but hopefully we just get a Jet and an energy and we'll be fine. There you go. It's kind of like this deck's built to do that. There's Big Barrel coming in. But I'll tell you what, the sooner I can take out that Greninja, the better. That Greninja is my prime target right now. There's Bax. Don't tell me they have it like that already. Pokestop, Super Rod. Okay, so they're trying to now find Rare Candy off of this Pokestop. I don't know if they'll go for Incisors first. Yeah, there you go. And they did play Iono, so they can't Irida, which means they're going to have to find that Rare Candy naturally, which is easier said than done. There's a Vessel, so there's energy. Contemplating what to discard there, but they get rid of another energy, and they get Lightning. Oh my God, don't tell me. They're going to hands me. They're going to hands me. They're going to Iron Hands me. No, okay, they get rid of the Iron Hands energy. There you go. And a Pokestop, and they whiff the Rare Candy. Oh no. no. They might have it in hand, but they may have whiffed the turn here. Energy on the Greninja, and they retreat. I'm pretty confident they've whiffed it. They go for Chien-Pao in the active. They would not have done that if they had the Baxcalibur already. No way. Now, we have an opportunity. If we can get a boss's orders, just take this out. That would be beautiful. Get a Mimikyu in the active. That'd be insane. Because the Mimikyu would force them to put up Baxcalibur, which means we can get a hit on that, and that would be nice. There's a pass. We got away with that one. Counter catch up, man. The wrong kind of gust, unfortunately. If only a Fog Crystal, though, could get, like, extra stuff. Actually, do you know what? I can just do this. Get rid of these two. I can get rid of Bombirdier because I'm recycling in the main one, so it's fine. We'll go for another Xatu, so we can now get some extra draw on top of what we already have. So hopefully we can find that boss's orders, because that would be so good. Rope. They would just bring up a Baxcalibur, wouldn't they? So there's that. I'm going to accelerate one energy to a Klefki, so I can use it for pivot if I need to. Obviously, the jet acts as pivot anyway, so... see now. Okay, that's actually really good, actually. Oh my god, yeah, those Greninja can't even take... Oh my god, this is so good. So, do I rope, or do I just... I think I just hit, right? Because if they take a KO, I can then counter catch up Chien-Pao and take a swing on it. So, I think I'm just going to go for a jet energy here and just make the play of Shadowy Wind. We're not behind on prizes, so Defiance does nothing. And yes, my friend, put that all into my hands, where I can put up a Klefki, shut off your abilities, and then just rinse and repeat. Of course, we could get Iono'd here, but, you know, that's just a part of the game. There's that rare candy. They must have top decked that. No way did they just, like, not... Did they have that last turn and not use it? They must have top decked that. You lucky bugger. You lucky sod. And even the Pokestop gives him some love, but Chien-Pao's built on that premise, so it's fine. I'm just happy that I can shut their abilities off for the time being. That said, they're playing so much Earthen Vessel, it confuses me as to why they're even playing Chien-Pao in the first place. Nah, Earthen Vessel's definitely a staple in the deck. So there's some more energy. They got all the energy they need to pull off a Greninja KO, that's for sure. But they only are taking one Pokemon down because Xatu has 100 HP. It avoids the ninja, which is so beautiful. I love that. And that was the risk I was taking by not playing Manaphy. I was like, if I just get a bunch of Xatus out, maybe. But then again, it is a bit of a risky business, right? Because you still probably have a lot of stuff. There's a Hellblade, and I'm going to take a KO here and try and get another Klefki, actually, because I think if I get the KO, they've all got single prize attackers in play. So I think Klefki's again better. And I'd love an Iono on top. This would be so nice. Rod. That's what you like to see. I am going to Rod here actually now. I'm just going to get you and an energy back, I think. Just to be on the safe side, because Iono, we want to be sure we are covering our grounds there. I can counter catch her now. I don't want to. I'm just going to go for my loop swing, I think, in the hopes that we find some extra stuff. There's a Snorlax. That's good. I do like a Snorlax from time to time. That could come in actually and take a KO, or that really could come in and take a KO on this, and that would be big as well. I think I Fog Crystal for a Klefki. Yeah, I'm tempted to bring up Mimikyu, but that's stupid. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I don't think I try and go any further. So I think I'll just go for a Colress here and just try and draw a bigger hand. We need the Klefki. Part would be nice. And maybe another Psychic, I think. We only really need the one Jet Energy. So I think we'll go for another Psychic Energy there. That's good. And from there, we then... God, look at this deck work, man. It's so good. We'll throw Path down and we'll come in with the Bombardier like so. Hell, I'll even throw Defiance Band just to flex. There you go. 160 on the Shadowy Wind. And we throw up a Klefki, which, yes, Greninja can take out, but it does shut off their Greninja at least, and it will also shut off Chien-Pao if they bounce Path and they get that in the active. So that's why we get maybe Klefki for now, and then maybe we'll start getting some, once this Greninja goes down, start getting some Mimikyus into play, hopefully. But what I want to do is effectively get a KO on this. So I could, if they decide to be a bit silly. No, they are going to get another Bax. So unfortunately, I don't think taking out the Bax is a great idea. But I could also take the Barrel out, which is a good card. It's not, okay, no, they've doubled the Barrel, double Baxcalibur. Their consistency is not going to struggle. So I just got to take out their attackers now, I guess. Manaphy down. So that is an interesting thing. I thought they would have got a Chien-Pao down there, but no, they haven't. There's an energy on Greninja. They go for an Industrious Incisors there. And at this rate, if they want to go with this single prize road, then unfortunately, I will just be winning. So, because I'll be taking prize after prize. We've got bosses and stuff like that. We should be working quite well here. Look at this deck go, man. See, this is what I like. Look at this. A massive hand. I could be Iono though, so don't get arrogant, Shawnee boy. That's where Snorlax can kind of help because, you know, it keeps the energy in play. I could also just choose not to bring my Bombirdier back. If I think my Bombirdier is going to survive the turn, I could always just sit there and go, I'm going to keep it in play, let it take a hit, and then then throw it into the hand. But that's not going to happen in a Chien-Pao matchup. We all know that. Either way, there's an energy on that ninja, and they will go for the Moonlight Shuriken. Man, it must suck putting... There's 10 damage counters left on his Xatu. That must suck. That said, if they do have another rod, they can pull off another Shuriken. So they have played the one rod already, though. So maybe not. Right, let's promote the Xatu, and we just keep digging. Look at this. Right, Bombirdier is down. I can't think of anything else that I should do beforehand. Greninja's my primary target to take out, so everything is pretty much on track. Let's go for a Clairvoyant Sense again, and look, this is the loop. This is the loop. Just accelerate, draw, and just keep going. Another Clairvoyant Sense, like so. We have our own Iono, which we could actually pull off here, but I don't want to. I think that's better for a late game situation. Let's bring up Bombirdier here, and do I go for a Klefki again this time? I think I do. That said, all of their abilities are online if I have Klefki, so it might actually be worth Mimikyuing here. So I think I'm gonna go for an Ultra Ball. I might get rid of a Xatu line. I think that's okay, and I'm just gonna get myself a Mimikyu. So they can't bring up Chien-Pao. They're effectively gonna be forced to bring up Excalibur, and that's kind of what I want. So we'll go for the Mimikyu, and we hit 130 on the dot, so that's fine. Don't need to play a supporter, to be fair to you. Yep, so I think we just go for a Shadowy Wind here. There you go, take a KO on that Radiant Greninja. Throw the bird back into the hand and give him a Mimikyu. That said, they could obviously pull off a Greninja with Rod. There's always that worry, but, you know, you can only do so much, all right? And what's good is you're not losing energy either. So if we get Iono'd again, we can still draw into a good amount of energy. That's what I like about this deck. It's like, okay, Iono me, get rid of my massive hand, but at the end of the day, I can just keep on going. Right, so they are going to go with the backs play, which is what I anticipated. I'm going to start bossing now. I'm going to start taking out their big barrels and going down that route. I could also come up with Snorlax, to be fair, and take out the backs Caliber. In fact, that might be a better move because I expect them to get a KO on that anyway. So I think we go for the Snorlax play now, and that does leave us a bit more, a little bit more protected from an Iono play, which I anticipate. So this is why I put Snorlax in, because sometimes you just need to take a KO and Bombirdier can't do it. So let's throw Snorlax down and say, hello, I've got answers, my friend. Don't you think I don't have that? All right. I'm going to need to Iono myself soon enough because I'm going to deck out. Jesus Christ, I've got my whole deck in my hand. Just keep drawing, Sean. Just keep churning. We're churning it out, baby. I could also carry it right now for another Mimikyu, and you know what? Screw it. I think we're in that kind of motion right now where I can do this. Do I go for another Natu maybe? No, I think we're fine. I think we just go for... Actually, no, I might need that. No. We'll go for a Klefki. That's fine. I can also Natu one more time here, but I don't want to bench anything else. As I said, I want to be very controlled of my bench. So we throw a Mimikyu down like so. I could accelerate one to the Mimikyu, to be fair to you, in case I do need to go for a Ghost Eye. I could Ghost Eye this at some point. So, okay. I will put one on the Mimikyu because that could be a Ghost Eye KO later on as well. So that's important. Acting like my Mimikyu isn't going to be KO'd here. Actually, no, that said, obviously we are coming up with the thing. So we're going to go for a Snorlax and just take a KO. And then next turn, I'm going to have to Iono, which... Actually, that's what I've got to think about this now then. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Famous last words. Thumping Snore. Like, I'm not bothered because we can actually reset Thumping Snore. I can place a Jet down and just throw Mimikyu up retreat. That reactivates the Snore. I could also go for Escape Rope. So I'm not too bothered about Snorlax not attacking. I'm more worried about decking it out. Unless we flip double heads. No, but that's fine. We are okay. In fact, I could Escape Rope boss and just get rid of the other backs Caliber next turn if they fail to take me out. They go for a Heavy Ball and they fail it and their superior energy retrieval. But this is what I love about this deck. When you draw a hand like this, I have every option, right? I could just go, okay, anything I want to do, I'm going to do it. If they fail to take a KO here, actually, oh no, I was going to say we could counter catch it, but we can't. We're ahead of prizes. So no, that's not a problem. An option, sorry. It'd be nice to be able to counter catch at Iono, but that's fine. But I am anticipating an Iono from my opponent here. They've got to have it lined up and they're just waiting for the right time. There's a Super Cold coming in. And they throw energy on the Manaphy and backs Caliber. Seems like they're just coming up to attack with the backs. Ooh, you don't want to see that going on. God, they try and recover a light. They try and get Greninja back. So they did have one more rod. Greninja could be an absolute concern, but if they bench that, I'm gusting it. So don't worry. They Iono me. Finally, they put it off. Okay, let's see what 2-card hand we get here. Oh, God. Okay, that's bad. That is bad. Oh, God. Yeah, this is where the deck falls apart. So hopefully we can get an energy. Oh, Pokestop. I mean, that could help. Can it? I don't know. How many Fog Crystals have I used? There's none in there because Fog Crystal will get me out. I've used all 4. So no, that's not an option. In fact, I think Pokestop's going to be quite dangerous here. What they need to do is basically attack my Snorlax and Greninja next turn. But attacking my Snorlax does that also. That was a very risky Pokestop because you could have lost your Greninja, which is like your key to the game right now. So that was very risky. But if they back Caliber now, they know they're probably sitting there thinking I'm putting myself at risk of being KO'd here again if they find something. So, but then again, like this is the thing. They don't know what I'm playing fully just yet. You know what I mean? So they don't know what options I have, which is one advantage. So they might be sitting there going, what if they can KO my backs Caliber if I put it up? That's my worry. Because to be fair, I tell you what, a good card to throw in this deck deck, now that I think about it, is Weirdeer. Weirdeer would be good, right? Weirdeer V? Because that's a card you could just come up with, accelerate a bunch of energy into play, and then just like, I'm going to take a big KO on you. You know what I mean? Either way, there's that ninja coming back. I said they could deck out. That's a concern as well for them. But no, they are going to back, and they just have to Greninja next turn for game. So I am now on the chopping block, unfortunately. Oh no, they don't even take the KO, do they? I thought they were hitting more. Right then. And do I wake up? Oh man, if I woke up, that would have been insane. Let's see if this top deck is anything miraculous. It's an energy. That's progress. I'm gonna accelerate. I'm not gonna put Bombirdier down if it's a risk. And accelerate to Mimikyu here. Anything? Oh, we get nothing. That's bad. How dare I get 2 tall cards, for crying out loud. Oh god. Right, well, I can't even retreat. So let's go for a Pokestop and let's see what we would have got. Anything? Oh, yep, jet. Oh, oh, no way did we get an escape rope. Oh my god, that's so critical. Okay, I can't believe I got I got an escape rope. That's so good. They're gonna put up, yeah, see, I was anticipating this. So they put up that. I just attacked with the Mimikyu this turn, right? They're obviously going to Greninja me though. I am worried about that. But oh god, yeah, there's so many things to consider here. So many things to think about. But I still have my bird, right? So if I could just put off an attack this turn here, like so, take out that Manaphy with the Mimikyu, then I could. Maybe they should have brought up a barrel. I don't know. Oh, got another bird. I was hoping maybe we get some energy because they're going to take out 1 Xatu, but not 2. So all I need afterwards, if they do come up with Greninja, is just to get the energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a bit worrisome now that I think about it. Because there's 2 here, 2 here, 2 there. So I've only got like 2 energy left and a 16 card deck. It's not looking good. Oh, God. Right. Let's see. Let's see what they pull off. That said, they need to find the energy themselves to attack with the ninja. So they might not even be able to pull that off. So many things to think about. And they scoop. Yeah. I don't think they had the energy. I don't think they had the out to play Greninja. What an insane game. That was so long to the wire. But my God, was it just magnificent. Whoa, look at this. It's bugged. It's a white coin. Guys, look. It's a white coin. My opponent's going first, but I did start a Klefki. Please be a lost box. Please be lost box. Please be lost box. It's Miraidon, which sucks, but also doesn't because they can't use their tandem unit. They can't even use the Rotom. Why are you playing a Rotom in Miraidon, you fraud? Either way, I'm sorry, mate, but you've opened the worst. You've opened to the worst card you could probably think of, and that's a Klefki. I also have Path to the Peak, which is lovely. I also have Ultra Ball Jet Energy, so I can go for my Bombirdier. We have plays, granted, no supporter cards, but we'll just see how we do. Bro, I can imagine it's just going to be an attached pass. Forest Hill Stone. What? Yeah, they're going to use it, but it's not a path, mate. You can't counter it. Your abilities are still done for. They grab their card, though. Let's see what they get. Something to shut my arrogant, up. There's an electric generator, so they at least pull 1 off there. Yeah, they're probably just thinking, right, I'm going to try and retreat next turn and KO you. For a donk. Nah, mate, not happening. That said, I'll tell you what I'm worried about. I am slightly worried about the fact that I'm weak to lightning. So if they do come up, it's kind of a wrap. So yeah, there's that, especially after going for a fast carrier. They can just throw their whole bench up anyway, and then it would be, So I'm just going to fast carrier now anyway, because I've got to. I could also throw, I go 2 Natu and a Mimikyu. I could also throw another Bombirdier down in anticipation, but I have a feeling we might auto win here with Mimikyu. So if that's an option, I'm going to take that. If they take 2 prizes here, they'll take 2 here and 1 there, and that'd be 5, which means the Mimikyu no. See, I'm just trying to think, will they play a Zapdos? It's too common. It's too common. So maybe I don't go for that, and instead I go for another bird, so I can try and accelerate something. But then again, I think Mimikyu is going to be the one buying me time here. I think Mimikyu is going to be important. So we'll throw Mimikyu down. Thankfully, the path's in play. They've just used their V-Star power. They can just attach retreat, and they're going to do that, which does suck. But if that's all they... Nope, they have a research. Okay, I was going to say that's all they've got, then that's all they've got. No, they had a research in hand. But I think I made the right choice getting Mimikyu down because, yeah, we're going to need to be able to deal with that problem because we've just been KO'd, and that's the big issue. But, as I said, we just need to get Bombirdier down and attacking, and we don't need to worry. Weakness isn't a problem. In fact, the weakness you should be worried about maybe is the metal. I think we just pass here. I think I'm just going to end turn because there's a genuine chance that we auto win. So let's see if it's that. They bounce the path for the beach court, so their abilities are now online. They go for a fleet-footed and a tandem unit. This will be very telling. I guess it's looking like a GG's, fellas. Yes, the Flaffy can come up, but if I can get that up first and just start KOing their Flaffies, then that would be good. Also, Flaffy is a 2-shot. I can also get another Mimikyu down. So they can keep bossing as much as they want. At the end of the day, I think I'm technically in a very good spot to win this game right now. That said, I don't like giving away so many easy prizes for them, but, it is what it is. I had to also be prepared for the fact that I couldn't win with Mimikyu, so there's that as well. So I'm going to throw an energy on this Mimikyu here, and again, just pass, because they seem to be ignoring the power of this Mimikyu. They're attaching to hands. Oh, no, wait, no, they can win with hands, can't they? Because they can take a hands KO and then another KO with boss. So, yeah, no, they can actually win. How many boss outs do they have? That's an interesting question. Yeah, I've overbenched here, haven't I? I've gone from I'm going to win, this is great, to I'm going to lose. Typical stuff. Also, rope would do it as well. So maybe I need to get another Mimikyu down. Yeah, I've got to think here because they're just dealing with me very quickly. There's a fleet-footed and they're just going to seem to be retreating. So I'm sure they just got another boss. They do. And this deck usually plays at least 3 gusts out. So unless they play 2 boss and a counter catcher, we're in trouble. Big trouble. Right, there's the Mimikyu. Let's see how we get. Well, we get the top deck. That's nice. And I'm going to be greedy here. I'm going to Ultra Ball and get myself another Mimikyu. So we're rope safe. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, rope's probably their next best option. Obviously, so is boss. But if I could just Mimikyu here for the time being, that would be nice. That said, they're probably going to try and get Flaffy going, which it seems like they're going to plan to do here. And that just puts a bit of pressure on me, believe it or not. I think we lose here, man. Arven as well. And they get an Escape Rope, which is not bothering for me. They play it. So there's this Mimikyu coming up. And they're going to come up with the Flaffy, try and take it out. Well, of course, they can't take it out. They need to be able to 2-hit KO it. But they can do that. I don't play. Funnily enough, I actually did. And I cut it out. I did actually play the charm to... I don't know why I even played the charm, but I did. There you go. There's some information for you. Iono's going to be lovely, actually, if we do survive this turn. That would be so nice. So from there, I think it doesn't really matter what I get at this point, right? So I'll just grab that. Going to retreat and hope they haven't got another Escape Rope, which is just so unlikely. go for a Ghost Eye, and we kind of low-key just got to pray that they whiff it this turn, and we could just Iono them to 1 and try and just get this Flaffy out of the way, you know? We're basically just, we're walking on very thin ice. Very thin ice, but we could make it. There's a generator, and they accelerate to a Rotom. EXP share on that Miraidon. Ultra Ball, they're doing a lot of thinnings, so odds are they don't have game. I was just thinking, I don't know what if they have the rope, and then the rope, it's a wrap. But maybe they're digging for their second rope. I'm assuming they play 2 rope in this deck. But if we can keep them at that 1-card hand, that would be nice. Especially if I find a path as well to shut off the Rotom. Because they would just, instead of attacking, they would just start drawing. So I want to make sure that's not something they can do. So I need to Iono and get a path to the peak, basically. They Avery here. Oh, God. Trekking shoes. Oh, my God. This deck has so much dig. There's no way they don't have it. Trekking shoes again? Oh, they probably trekking shoes into trekking shoes, which is like the most common thing. They Dynamo. Oh, no. That's the ability. That's not the attack. Okay, I thought I had it. I didn't. They are playing everything they can play right now, which is obviously what they should be doing. And they Electro Ball. Yes. Okay. So what I need to do is Iono Path and get some gusting because I need to start taking out their Flaffies, so their Mareeps, as they start benching them, because they need to find a way to take out a Mimikyu, which, of course, they can do very easily. That's bad. Not in a bad way, but it's bad, right? Because they can draw with the Rotom, which I don't want. But I have another Iono. So I'm going to attach a Jet here because I can just retreat it anyway. And I might need to come up with that at some point. So let's just do that. Retreat into this. And I think we simply go for a Ghost Eye 4KO. They're also going to tandem units. So that I am worried about, actually, now that I think about it. But can they get all the energy onto it in time? That's a good question. I think they can if they attach. But they need energy in hand. Oh, God. Why? Why do they damage my Mimikyu? Why couldn't I have my charm that I cut out of the deck? There's a research. Are you kidding me? I Ionoed them into a research. You have to be having a laugh. What's interesting is they researched before going for tandem unit. Have they prized a Mareep? No, they can't have. No. There's no shot in earth that their last prize card is a Mareep. Also, what damage does Flaffy Mareep do? Mareep can do 30 of Electro Ball, which will actually KO me. So even the Mareep itself is a threat. God, I really needed a boss's orders there, man. I really needed a boss. I could still top deck it, and that would be so clutch. But we'll have to wait and see. There's the instant charge. How many generators have they played? They played 3. Boss! Let's go! I can't believe we just done that. Okay. All right. Okay. We're back in business. That said, they could have a boss themselves. Okay. They could have a boss and they could have game. I don't know, man. If they did, they would have done it. So there's still a chance here. We have Path. If I could Iono them again and just keep Mimikyuing and just hoping for the best. I still think this is such a long shot, but we could just Mimikyu our way through this miraculously. There's a fleet-footed. They can't use Rotom again because they will deck themselves out. So they have to just keep holding what's in their hand. It's either they have it or they don't. And if they don't have it this turn, Iono's a bad play because I would actually just give them what they want anyway, or at least increase the odds of that because they're clearly looking for whatever free cards are in that deck. So Iono is actually bad. I can't believe we might also win here. I really can't believe this. And in that case, should I Mimikyu then? Because what if they have counter catcher? Oh no, it's impossible to go ahead on prizes because they have 1. So yeah, they're locked out of counter catcher for the game. There's a Raihan. So if they do have something, then they're gonna get it. In which case I should Iono maybe, but can I do enough damage to actually keep myself going here? That's the question. They're gonna super rod, which I see. No, I need to Iono now because they're going to try and get that Mareep back down, which means I need to Iono and get a boss. That's what I need to do. Okay, that's the thought process. Let's go for a path to the peak. I'm going to go for a Fog Crystal here to thin out a little bit. I'll just get an energy, sure thing. We definitely don't rod. We go for an Iono here. So they're going to get one card off the top deck, obviously, but they've been pathed. If I get a boss the next turn, that'll be good. No boss, but we have time. That's what's on our side here. It is time. So can they do anything from here? God, it must be so frustrating for them to be able to like to see what's going on here. It must be so annoying. So what, counter catcher would be good for us as well. We can use counter catcher. So we have a couple odds here in our favor. We just have to wait and see. God, I tell you what, I don't like the top deck stuff. So let's play another Fog Crystal here. And sure thing, I'll get an energy on a Klefki. It's obviously not going to do anything, but that's that. Let's go for another 70 on that Raikou. We are KOing it next turn. That's good. That does pile up the pressure, but they're probably going to draw into it, right? Because we Iono'd them. So we know there's going to be a Flaffy or a Mareep, sorry, coming out soon. They go for a retreat, which is obviously the right move to make, and they pass again. Come on, something. All right, we're just going to keep thinning. We're just keep thinning. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for a... Do I rope here? No, I don't rope here because it just doesn't matter. So, all right, let's go for another Ghost Eye, like so. And I think they're now top decking their Mareep, so they'll probably bench it now. Oh, they had 5. Okay, so they didn't top it there, so the next one is Mareep, right? If I'm correct. Counter catcher. Come on, guys, let's do this. All right, Ghost Eye again. I'm not being greedy. I'm not gusting up that Raikou. I'm waiting for that Mareep to hit the bench. We gust KO it, and they're just out of they're out of it. They got nothing left. There's that Mareep coming down. Can they charge it up? They generator, and they whiff it. Yes, come on. They attach an energy to it, and they pass. Let's go. Oh my God, I'm gonna be fuming. I'll be fuming. I would be livid if I was him right now. I would be scooping because at this rate, you just lose, right? You've used your rods. You've done everything. You tried to make it happen, but you've just lost. Look at that. Right, okay, that wasn't hit and run, fine. But it's a different angle that the deck can take. So there you go. What a beautiful set of games that was. Well, there you have it. I hope you had a great time watching this. That was so fun. Honestly, it is definitely, without a doubt, the best hit and run deck I've played in years. It just has so much to it, and it's so fun. And I love that. It's so, so cool. Anyway, try it out for yourself if you want to. It is a bit hit and miss, I can't lie. But when it pops off, and you just go absolutely sicko mode. It is so, so entertaining. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Do you like it and enjoy? Please subscribe for more wacky decks like this as always. And most importantly, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.